short, which we were just
blown away by.
Yeah, butterflies. Is it Isabel Peppard that was responsible? I think.
Yes.
Like the most expressive puppetry or animation I've ever seen. It was gorgeous.
It was beautiful. I'd love to see more of that. It
Yeah.
was kind of like had this gothic hint to it, and they got these beautiful puppets with these eyes, and the detail on the face, you just really felt like emotion, like true emotion for them.
Yeah.
And it was such a beautiful short, and I go as far as saying that was the one that stood out for me the most yesterday.
I think it's going to be a hard one to beat, you know, in terms of just how technically brilliant it was, and how touching it was as well.
Yeah.
That was lovely.
But it's nice to see, obviously, alongside with Lee Hardcastle, these different types of filming coming into horror. It's definitely, you know, broadening it out even more, which is great. You know, it's, you know, more innovative stuff. So
yeah, of course. I mean, it's always nice to see someone who's taken something and done something really different with it, but it still speaks to the same audience. You know, that's quite good. Next up was The Battery, was it?
Yeah. The Battery. You can't go through a horror festival without having zombies somewhere down the line.
Yeah.
And The Battery was. How do I even go there with this one? It wasn't something that I would rave about. I appreciated what it did because it took like some sort of zombie cliches that you'd expect to see. Like, for example, you've got these, you know, two guys, and then they're like the last men on Earth. I mean, this is a plot we have seen 100 times over, and I think Will Smith personally did it better. Obviously. But they're these guys, and I mean, I thought that they were really good actors and there was good chemistry between them.
Yeah.
But then it was like they were trying to search for other people, but it kind of flip-sided. That's all I will say. I don't want to like give too much away. And I thought the subversions they used in the film was interesting, and that made it stand out a little bit. But the problem with it was mainly the pacing.
Yeah.
You had to literally feel everything in great depth as much as the characters, which for me with film, it's supposed to be visual and it can be done, you know, with certain shots and framings and like sounds and anything. It can be done and you can convey that effect, what you want the audience to feel.
Yeah.
But this just sort of dragged and you were thinking, when is this going to end?
Yeah, I did feel as well like a lot of, particularly the earlier part of the film, was like adverts for bands the director knew.
Definitely.
Because it's kind of bit of dialogue, lengthy music scene. Like, I don't know. I as well, I don't think it really said anything new about like zombies as social phenomena. Like it did the same thing as everything does. In a way, really, I don't think it brought anything new. It was an interesting way of doing things, and there were bits in it where I was generally like because I started off hating it.
Yeah.
And then there were little things coming in, and I was like, "Oh, that's really good. Can we have more of that?" And less of all the rest.
I did like the characters though. I did like them. I liked the what's his name in it again? Not Mickey, the other guy.
Ben.
Ben. Yeah, I liked him the most. I thought he was kind of quite brave, and he was sort of like. At one point, he reminded me like of Alan from The Hangover, that sort of character. But then he was very brave, and you know, he'd go out there and try and basically push his friend to the limit.
Yeah.
Of like what he could do and trying to, you know, basically survive.
It was nice to have the significance of the title explained because obviously, you know, I mean, if you're not familiar with baseball, it won't really have any meaning.
Yeah, it has something to do with the relationship between the pitcher and the catcher.
So that was nice to know going into it because you could go, oh, okay, I kind of know where I am now, I think it's probably worth watching, but there's a lot of it where you'll be like, can I just fast forward this bit, please?
Especially like getting towards the end, that just kind of went on too long for my liking.
Yeah, and you get what they're trying to do, but I think they could make their point much quicker.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, zombies didn't feature that heavily in it, which wasn't a kind of nice angle. You kind of know it's there, but it wasn't exactly going like Zombieland on us or anything like that. So no. But it's a mixed bag with that one. So you know, I thought it was okay generally.
Yeah, it's fine.
I was made for loving you.